Carson, my next question for you would be: I would imagine that maybe some within the industry, the pundits, the hard hitting journalists like Stephen and myself, might find that this coaching staff is met with some skepticism, relatively unproven in nature. Right? A lot of you guys are doing something you haven't done before. Do you think about that? Does it make you hungry to prove people wrong? I mean, it's in everybody's nature to want to like stick it to somebody if they don't believe in them.
I mean, I think everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? But I think experience is also relative. Not all experience is great experience. I think the staff that we have compiled here in Miami all brings something unique to the table, and we're some of our parts, and we are going to lean on each other and push each other. And yeah, there might not be the 10-year of experience, but what we lack in that, we're going to make up for in intuition and innovation and being great teammates and being forward thinking. And we're going to be relentless in pushing the envelope so that, the environments that our players are in are conducive for them growing, because we need to grow. We need to get better. That's going to be the common theme, is that we're always finding ways to push the envelope. And while it might not be the most experienced staff in the league, the traits that I think make a well-rounded staff are very, very present here.
The role as a bench coach is a very unique one, and Stephen and I were chatting about that earlier. In my time with the Marlins over a decade now, I've had an opportunity to see a lot of different bench coaches. And the one thing that I've always found that's a little bit similar in some of the responsibilities as a bench coach, a lot of the times it's the manager that'll jump the what of a player, and it's incumbent upon the bench coach to kind of massage that player to make sure that they're okay. How do you balance that? That's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes both ways. I think if every issue lands on Clayton's desk, I'm probably not doing a very good job. A big part of my job is making sure that small little fires don't become big fires. And so if Clayton's always playing bad cop and I'm always playing good cop, I don't think that's a very healthy thing. This is very much a team effort, and our job to ensure that our clubhouse is in a good working place is completely a group effort. And some issues, some instances should fall on my desk, and some should be on Clayton's. But I think like the traditional role of good cop, bad cop probably is a little played out, and at least in my opinion. And our job is to work together to ensure that all of our players feel like they have the necessary support to go out there and do their jobs.
Other than Clayton, Carson, anyone else? I know Frankie Pilieri was in Seattle. Anyone else that you've crossed paths with that is with the current coaching staff?
Yeah, so Pedro Guerrero and I worked together in LA. So I know Pedro very well. Other than Pedro and Clayton and Gabe, obviously, I know people within the group. I can't say I've worked closely with them, but have kept in contact with many of them.